Hey there, my dearest Cancers. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're all well. Welcome to July. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Happy early birthday, or happy birthday. Maybe you've already had it. Hopefully, you have an amazing July. Now, let's take a look and see if there's anything you need to be looking out for or any surprises coming your way. Let's see. What do my Cancers need to know? And as always, I want to thank you guys for all you do for my channel. It is greatly appreciated. If you'd like to continue to see the mid-month bonuses or soul connection readings, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, that type of thing, in order to be on the top 6. Okay, this says the crane bag. Sacred Union. I think that's what it says. Hold on. I'm sorry, my glasses are... Okay, sacred ocean medicine. Clutter, declutter, and choice. So, this gives me kind of like the Ten of Wands, right? Maybe you've got a lot of things going on. Maybe there's a closet that needs to be cleaned out. Maybe you bought a bunch of stuff and you just need to organize. Maybe it's time to like get rid of things that no longer serve you. Ten of Wands could also be taking on things that aren't yours, just overloading yourself, which makes things harder and heavier to move forward. So it's like the month, this is y'all's New Year. So normally during the New Year's, we want to start off fresh. We want to get ready for the new that's coming our way. So we have to declutter our lives in some way, right? Get rid of all the extra. Now, let's see what that has to do with your month. I am going to shuffle the cards out, so if you don't like watching the shuffling, just fast forward a little bit. I do not mind at all. Okay. Man in the Mirror is playing by Michael Jackson. The thing that I see first off that's most significant is in the center of your reading, you've got the Queen of Cups. And that's saying really getting into who you are, getting in tune with your emotions, how you're feeling in the current moment, giving love from a place that Cancers do, right? Being open and receptive. Okay. So, what I'm getting is in the past you had a connection that didn't end the way that you wanted it to. It may have been very painful. It may have left you in a place of kind of being destroyed. But what you're not understanding is it opened up a whole new door for you. And in the current moment, I'm seeing you sitting in the Four of Wands, which is stable, really enjoying you, being your authentic self. Because sometimes we get in connections and we're not able to fully be ourselves. We lose part of ourselves along the way. We give too much, And that could be what this is about, is like letting the past go and letting this new door open for you. There's a lot of healing energy here. Now, it could also be a return with the Temperance card. But if it is a return, I see you kind of looking at it and you're like, I don't really know if I want to go back to this. Because what you don't see coming is there's two choices. And I see you having to make it. Now, you're having to choose between the Knight of Wands or the King of Wands. Now, that's not saying it has to be a fire sign. Could be. It's just maybe deciding, like, do you want something that's more casual until you're done with your healing, or do you want to move on to somebody that's more secure, more stable, more action oriented, somebody that would work well with you. um, so in the near future, what you don't see is that you're going to have to make a choice of which do you want. Now, it could be two different people, or it could be just two different mindsets. Do you want to go out and casually date, not really looking for anything serious, or do you want to go out there looking for your future person? Because I feel like something about that past connection, you're still kind of working through it. You're still unpacking it from your bag, right at the end of that Ten of Swords. But yeah, something happened that kind of rocked your world. But at the same time, it also showed you who you are, what kind of power you hold within yourself, and the ability to keep moving forward, right? Leaving the past behind and going forward. Tower, Magician, Bull. These are three majors. Um, and what I'd say is, it's like it almost was like a blessing in disguise. You realize that because you went through something so tragic and torn your life apart, you could start fresh, you could start new, and you can do it from a place of being empowered. Also, having the lessons from that will help you to achieve something great, like transmuting the pain into power. So, I see a very powerful manifestation in the current moment, and that could be you just wanting security, you wanting a person, you wanting a better life for yourself, just something that's more secure for you, something that will not fall, something that will not crumble under pressure. Now, in the current moment, what's clarifying this is the Knight of Swords, the Moon, and the Lovers. Yeah, like I said, it could be a return of something, and you just kind of got your footing back, and you're like, I'm not sure about it, right? With the Moon. I don't know if I want this again, Lovers. Um, this person may have disappointed you, and you're like, I don't know if I want to go backwards. So I see a little confusion in the current moment that, like, I don't know what to do with this. So if you have not received communication from somebody from the past, then that's, you know, that's okay. It may happen in the future. But it could also mean you're receiving communication about somebody wanting to open up lines of communication and start to date you, and you're like, I'm not sure, right? So I think that's why you kind of put it off till what you don't see coming is where you finally make that decision. Okay. So, okay. This is a pretty clear message. You say, I want something different, so I have to do something different. You're acknowledging that in the past you may have gone after people that were not really attached to their heart space, had some toxic, addictions or just ways about them. And all it did was lead you to that pain. And so what you're saying to me basically is, no, I'm not gonna choose to go back. I'm not gonna choose people that ultimately are just gonna fuck around and make me find out later. Um, I see a big change in the energy to where now you're like, I'm now the choice isn't so much of do I want to just casually date or do I want something serious. It's more of do I just want to do me, and when the right person comes along, I'll know it. And that's kind of where I see you sitting, is just waiting for the right one and not settling for the wrong ones, right? So, very beautiful. I like that for you. Um, I know some people can't stand to be alone, whereas me personally, I like it. It actually doesn't bother me at all. I almost quite prefer it, but everybody's different. So, Now I'm going to pull from this career and money deck and see if there's anything you need to be aware of there. I've got star power and moving up. So what I'm getting is you're moving up in whatever your position is. Like people are starting to recognize what you do and how well you do it. This could be online. This could be in your job. It could just be a promotion or something that's um, literally like whatever you're touching right now, you can turn to gold. And like I told you earlier, there's a very strong sense of you're like a master manifester. So what you want, start speaking it now because you're actually in the place of being a star, being seen, being heard, um, moving up very quickly. So that's really good. Now I'm going to grab some love cards to close it off, see if we can get anything. Okay. Yeah, I see you sitting here looking back on the past. And for me, this looking back card is kind of gray and dark. And for me, this is you really reflecting on the reasons why things happened the way they did. Um, what role did you play in this? Looking back, like, what do I want going forward? And then we've got Sweet Home, making a good home life or settling down, marriage, and lasting love. So once you finish working through this whole looking back and figuring out exactly what it is you want, this will come. Because I think you're in the empowered state now that you're not looking back anymore. You know, once you finish this round, you're done. Um, and from here on forward, you're not really settling until it's actually the one. So it looks very beautiful. I love you guys. Happy birthday again. Hopefully, you have an amazing month. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.